Hello everyone, my name is Mitra Manesh. I'm the founder of Innermap app, which is a new mindfulness app that combines the old wisdom of storytelling with the new science of binaural sounds in order to bring a mindfulness coaching and living app to the global community. This week is the Earth Week, and I wanted to talk about how we can individually contribute to the balance and the well-being of this collective home we call Earth. Well, there are many ways. I'm sure there are projects and there are places, and some of us can be involved in that. But how we can all collectively contribute is really by being a balanced person ourselves. And I thought I'll talk about surfing urges as opposed to satisfying the urges that we have. Let's first find out what urge is. Urge is an energy, basically, which indicates that we are alive and we want things. There is the desire, there is the want, then it's the craving, and there is an urge. These are just different stages of the same thing. And at the extreme, it will become an addiction. So when an urge arises in us, there's nothing wrong with that. That's great. As I said, is a really sign of being alive, and energy of life is in us. But what we do with it is what determines whether or not we're contributing to the balance of Earth or we're taking away from its balance. So traditionally, what happens if we've never ever practiced anything else, an urge comes up, arises in us, and we either just want to silence it and just say no, 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 which is not really sustainable. Eventually the urge wins, or immediately we satisfy it. And I would like to give you a third option where you can actually surf it, explore it, and see if you can actually turn this urge into a mindful practice where you can feel good about yourself. So when we satisfy the urge immediately, instantly, and without really pondering and contemplating other options, basically we're giving in to the urge. And it doesn't feel good. It feels good. It gets satisfied for a short period of time, but we feel dissatisfied for a long period of time. And what I'm going to offer you might do the exact opposite of that, that you feel a little bit of a dissatisfaction in the beginning, but you will feel satisfied because feeling that you're in charge of what's going on for you is it's very empowering and it's very satisfying. So you may actually benefit from this practice. So I'm going to share with you something that I call the 3 R's of urge surfing that I have created, and it seems like it works and it helps many people. The first R is recognize and name the urge, which basically means that become aware of the urge arising in you. The second R is redirect and surf or explore your urge. So when the urge comes up and when we satisfy it immediately, that means all of our attention is on the urge. We're not paying attention to anything else. We just want to satisfy it. And this urge could be urge to overdo, to overdrink, to oversmoke, to overconsume. It's usually an out of balance want that habitually has been satisfied, and hence our mind is conditioned to really seek satisfaction immediately, and it doesn't know any other way. So what we can do is, when we have recognized it and named it, we can actually redirect our attention to other senses in our body. So what are other senses? Well, we can take a shower and feel the warm water touching our body, so the sensation of touch. Or you can hold a cold ice in your hand and feel the sensation of coolness in your hand. Or you can satisfy the sensation of hearing. You may listen to a music that is interesting or a music that you like, And that way you are taking your attention to the sensation of hearing. Or you can, I don't know, light a candle or bring a essential oil, a scent that is satisfying to your sense of smell. You can pay attention to your breathing. You can start gently counting your in-breath for 21 times. And just do that. Just say, okay, I'll attend to my urge later on. Right now, I'm just counting my breathing and my breaths. You can sit for meditation, which I'm going to guide you in meditation later on. And that way you are actually working with your thinking mind and the urging mind. And this way you're actually exploring your urge instead of satisfying it. So by now, if you've done this, if you've named it and you've done any of these things, you probably are not as urgeful as you were in the beginning. So if from 0 to 10, you were at 10, 10 being like the most extreme wanting, you are probably at 7, 6, or 8. You're not at 10. And science says that if we just delay this urge for about 20 minutes or 30 minutes, your urge actually dissipates and goes away. The third step, the third R, is releasing and letting go. And you may not be able to do it right away, but I want you to just experiment with that and see, how does it feel like if I just let it go? I can always go and satisfy it, but let me see if I can release this urge, this energy, which is very strong, but can I be a little bit stronger than it and release it? And what I'm saying is, when you release something or someone, that means you are in charge. Just think about that scene where a decision maker, a queen or a king, releases and dismisses something or someone. That means you are in position of power. So these are the 3 R's that I suggest you practice instead of satisfying your urges, to really surf and explore your urges. 1, recognize and name. 2, redirect, explore and surf. And 3, release and let go. So let us, on that note, do a simple guided grounding meditation. I invite you to stand, preferably in nature, in backyard, next to your plant or your pet, and just feel your feet on the floor. If it feels comfortable and safe, please close your eyes. And let us take a few deep and conscious breaths together. Imagine that you're breathing and taking your oxygen from underneath your feet, feeling your breath entering your body through your feet, going through your legs and thighs, and filling up your belly. So you may want to put your hand on your belly and notice the rising and falling of your belly. Breathing the life energy and life force through this beautiful earth, feeling that you are from earth, of earth, and for earth. Releasing and relaxing, connecting to the wisdom of earth. Feeling supported and nourished by earth. Breathing through earth, inviting in what supports you, and breathing out and giving to earth what no longer helps you and serves you. Earth can take all that you have, and earth can give you all that you need. Take a deep and conscious breath and bring your attention to your body and open your eyes whenever it feels comfortable for you. My name is Mitra Manesh, and I thank you for practicing with me